Hey guys, so today's video is actually going to be a little different than my normal videos. Today's video is actually a collab with one of my really close friends, Chastity. I'll have her channel linked in the description down below. You should definitely go and check out her channel. She posts a lot of really cool content. Today we're doing a collab because we both buddy read this book, Get a Life, Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert, and we're both posting reviews of what we thought of the book. So take a second, go in the description, click on Chastity's channel, subscribe, check out her video, come back here, and let's get on to this review. Like I said, today's video is a review on this book right here, Get a Life, Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert. If you don't know what the story is about, the main characters are Chloe and Red. Chloe is this, they didn't mention their ages, but Chloe is this black young woman who is trying to get a life, basically. She had a near-death experience, and she decides that from that point on she makes a list of things that she wants to accomplish to spice up her life a little bit, and she decides to accomplish these goals. And along the way she meets Red, who is the superintendent at her building that she lives in. And romance ensues. It gets a little spicy. And just putting this out there, this will contain spoilers. This is a spoilery review. So, putting that out there right now. Anyways, I have nothing but praise for this book. I wish I was Chloe Brown, honestly, because I want a man like Red in my life. Not that I don't have a man, but Red is the epitome of my type if I had a type. He's got tattoos, he's got red hair, which I don't know why, but I just love red hair. I think it just looks so good on people who have red hair. Every redhead that I've come across just looks so good with red hair. And even people who dye their hair red, it just looks so good on them. I wish I could look good with red hair. But anyways, I digress. Chloe is this extremely relatable main character. She's funny, she's sarcastic, she's witty, she has a sharp tongue, and I just loved everything about Chloe. Her personality, amazing. She is so sweet and down to earth, and she cares so much. She cares so much. It's so sweet. And then her and Red just have this wonderful dynamic, this really almost electrifying energy between them. You could just feel the chemistry radiating off the page as you're reading about them falling in love. And I just fell in love with this book. One thing that I do want to mention is that this book does have amazing representation for first off, this is a story about a plus-size black woman getting the guy in the end and having a happily ever after, which is amazing. I want more stories like this with a relatable main character who is a person of color and just having the time of their lives, falling in love and being all cute. And also, not only with just people of color, but Chloe suffers from chronic pain due to her fibromyalgia, and so this has wonderful disability representation, because this is one of those I forget what it's called, but one of those unseen disabilities, kind of. You can't see physically that something is wrong with Chloe, but she has chronic pain all the time. So they really talked about it a lot in the book. I think that it was a wonderful detail for the author to mention that this is a part of Chloe's life. And another thing about Red is that he's so understanding about her disability. He doesn't treat her like she's made out of glass and she'll break at any second, you know what I mean? He doesn't tiptoe around her all the time. He treats her like a normal person, but he's also very conscious of her disability and her limits, which I really loved. that's part of the reason why I really love their dynamic, because Red really understands Chloe, and they get to a point where they just have this like synergy where they're just like so perfect for each other. But another thing that I wanted to mention is that this book talks a bit about like abusive relationships and like the PTSD involved with abusive relationships, because Red was in a previous relationship. They mentioned it like briefly, I think, but he was being verbally and physically abused by his last partner. And so the author wonderfully illustrates like the PTSD that he experiences a little bit with like trying to form new relationships, and it's just remarkable. I have no words. At one point in the story, when Chloe and Red are having their huge argument, and it's more like a miscommunication type of argument, but the author perfectly describes, and in my opinion, I personally don't know what it's like to suffer from PTSD and any of like the side effects related to PTSD, but the author describes Red having this like out of body experience, which I kind of saw it as like dissociation, which I thought is again a wonderful touch, because it seems like the author really did her research into like what PTSD looks like in a partner, especially with the situation that they're in. I just think that this book was beautifully crafted. Every single character in this book, amazing, stunning, especially Chloe and Red, amazing. They're both so charismatic, and their energy just like sparks flying between them. I love this book. If you couldn't tell about me gushing about this book, how much I just love it. I gave this book a 5 out of 5 stars on my Goodreads, and this was my first book that I read this year, so we're starting off the year with like a banger. And I really love this book. I heard that there's 2 other books in this like series. It's like the Brown Sisters series. So the second book is about Chloe's sister, Dani Brown, Danica, I think her name is, Danica Brown. So the second book is Take a Hint, Dani Brown, and it's about the sister, Dani Brown, and like her love life. And then the third book is actually about the youngest sister, Evie Brown, and it's coming out this year, and I'm really excited to pick up those 2 books. The one about Evie, whenever it comes out, I think it comes out in like March, so I'm really excited to pick up those books. If they're even like a fraction as good as this book was, then like I know I'm gonna love it, because this book, like I said, just has wonderful energy. So yes, overall the story was like so charming and cute, and like I said, the dynamic between Chloe and Red is just so electrifying. I think I said that earlier, electrifying, but like you can literally feel the love they have for each other, like just radiating off the page. It's amazing. I love romance stories like that. And not to mention, this was real spicy. This had some like real spicy scenes in it, and yeah, this is definitely an adult romance. But anyways, that point aside, I highly recommend that you pick up this book. Like I said, 5 out of 5 stars. It's chef's kiss, amazing. And yeah, so that concludes my review for this book. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please go check out Chastity's channel. I will have it linked down below. I'll try to see if I can link her actual video of her review down in the description below. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel. I will be posting more videos, more bookish videos, more makeup videos even. And if you have any video requests, leave them down below in the comments. And also, if you read this book or you want to read this book, comment down below and let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!